basic needs for men is to feel appreciated, to feel accepted, because they're not perfect. Nobody is perfect, but accepted as he is. And the third is to feel trusted, that you can depend on him. That's why it's so important that you ask guys to do things for you, because you're depending on him. You're trusting that he'll say yes. You're trusting that he cares about you. Now, this brings us to the dynamic of, in every relationship, in my book, Mars, Venus on a Date, I do explore in more great detail these 5 stages of dating. The first stage is there's this attraction stage, and, he'll feel an attraction for you, you'll feel an attraction for him, they'll feel a connection. Now, you want to be careful as women not to pursue him, but let him pursue you. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, is men, because they're more in touch with their female side, they're not as confident. Their fears come up, and so they don't necessarily go after you, introduce themselves to you, start a conversation with you, ask you out on a date, when really they want that. They want that. So many men do not go after the woman they're interested in, so they need a little encouragement, but not for you to go after him, but in a sense, go after letting him know that if he takes the first step, he won't be rejected. And that's just another subtlety that, things are more subtle now, but they're also more liberated. In the old days, guys knew, okay, I'm interested in her. You go up and you start talking to her, and she was relieved because she didn't have permission to go up to him. But today, go up to him, can have a conversation, create a situation to show that you're interested in him. And, hey, we can get together sometime. Don't ever ask him out on a date, but basically we could do this. Maybe sometime we could do that. Oh, it'll be fun. What I love to do is this and this. Have you ever done that? These kinds of phrases open a door for him to say, yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd love to take you there. And even, you can be direct. I love going there. Maybe you'll take me. Would you take me there? You have to find your comfort zone, and you're asking. Some women can ask better than others, but asking is the key, because when you ask, you're being very vulnerable. That's trusting someone. Most women don't want to ask because they're terrified of him saying no. It hurts when you ask and someone says no, so you want kind of open-ended requests. But as you get to know someone, you want to be specific in asking for what you'd like. Let him know what you'd like. And, would you take me? Or would you help me? Or I got this problem. What do you think? That's great conversation material, is what do you think? And then what do you say when he says something? Good idea. That makes sense. Or you're right. But men love to solve problems. And, of course, women know that sometimes you want to just talk and he starts interrupting you. Don't let him interrupt you. Just say, oh, no, you don't have to say anything. I just want to, just talking to you. I feel so good. It feels good to get close to you. Don't be afraid to share what's going on in your life, as long as you give him the messages that it's so helpful, so much, feel so comfortable, feel so safe talking to you. You're an amazing listener. And I just feel better being around you. One of the sweetnesses, and one of my daughters, she always says, I sleep better because my husband's home. I just sleep so much better. Anything that makes a man feel like he has a place in your life, that he makes a difference in your life, that's what allows him to bond with you.